Hey, have you got a sec? Hey, it's Christian. It's Thursday, and that means it's leg day. Today we dial it up just a little bit with two great moves that are 1 minute each. That's right, no 30-second moves here. It's a minute for each, and they go through 3 different levels of intensity. So check it out. The first one is the frog squat calf raise. To set up for this, you're going to want to put your feet wide with your toes angled away. And you're going to reach for the ground and squat. You don't have to go too deep yet. The first 20 seconds aren't too deep, but as you stand up, you're going to go up onto your toes. Lift those heels up, get nice and high, and reach for the sky. In the second level of intensity, the only thing that changes is you're now reaching the ground with your fingertips. We're still going to stand up on our tiptoes, lifting the heels up off the ground. After 20 more seconds, we're going to go into intensity level 3. This is where we really dial it up. You're going to go fists to the ground and stand up tall. And if you can't go this far, if you're having troubles because it's just a little bit too hard or this minute is really tough, just go fingertips to the ground, or if you really need to modify, don't touch the ground at all. Do what you can. This week is a little different in that we're not cycling back through and doing the second move before coming back and repeating the first one. I want you to do 1 minute of this, take a short break, and do a second minute. And the reason is that the other move today is an iso squat, which works your left leg and then your right leg, one at a time. And rather than breaking those up, I want you to do those together. For the iso squat, we've got 3 more levels of intensity. The first 20 seconds, you're going to balance on one foot and reach down to the ground with the opposite fingers. You don't need to worry about where your foot's going to go. You can put it behind you, reach out with your knee up, whatever works. But what you want to do is reach down to at least your shin, and then stand up tall, reach for the sky. Squatting is important here, so make sure that you're keeping your chest and eyes up and you're not bending over at the waist to get this done. After the first 20 seconds, you're going to increase the intensity by keeping your foot beside the other foot. Now, you don't put your foot on the ground, you just want to keep it beside the foot. Reaching forward to the ground if you can, or shin if you need to modify. Straighten that leg, and then squat back down. The third level of intensity for the iso squat is that you keep your foot forward. So you're standing on one leg and the other foot stays forward. Now, this can be a little bit of a challenge, whether you've got a straight leg or a bent leg. It is a tough one. My recommendation is if you don't touch the ground, that's okay. This is a great modification. If you still need to stay back at the second level of intensity, keeping your foot side by side, that's okay too. You're gonna work a total of 1 minute for each leg, and that's it. After this, you're gonna definitely wanna go and do those stretches I showed yesterday. That figure 4 is a lifesaver after this one. That's it for today. Smile and sweat.